Wow.
Happy holiday.
Another holiday episode.
They're coming quick.
Another holiday. Oh,
Well,
Thanksgiving, Halloween.
Okay, so yes.
Oh, yeah. and
Leif
Halloween.
Erikson Day.
But these are like the holidays.
These are like the holidays.
Capital T.
Is that what we're naming this episode? Is it Christmaka or is it
We'll see how the
holidays?
algorithm treats it. I always have a secondary on standby to swap it out.
Well, Mike, this is I guess we should just cut to the intro.
This is a 3-on-1, folks. It's going to be a battle royale.
I'm a big fan. What a fan.
Well, what's good, everybody? Happy holidays. 'Tis this season.
Tis
Merry
the damn
Christmas.
season.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa.
And every other.
And every other holiday. Sorry if I did not include it, but everyone is recognized here. I've been looking forward to not only the holidays, but this episode as well, because we have so much to talk to it, and I want to hop right into it. Mike, this year Hanukkah is.
Am I in trouble?
Can I just backtrack really fast? Happy holidays to everybody except Starbucks.
Whoa.
Tea.
Whoa.
And we're just going to move on.
That's some
No.
tea.
No explanation needed.
They know what they did.
They know what they did.
What
We
did
don't
they
need to
do?
explain.
No pumpkin mocha frappo lattes?
No, nothing.
Nothing for holidays this year?
Nothing.
Well, they didn't come out with a single new holiday beverage this winter.
What did they do last year?
I don't know, like
A lot of stuff.
4.
Really?
A gingerbread latte, a praline Christmas tree.
Yep.
Did they take
frappuccino.
a
I don't
stand for some reason, or?
know. No,
Is it-
they just
is-
got lazy.
Or is it because of the recession?
Or that could be it too.
Why
No
would that-
excuses.
Why would that? They're just mixing syrups.
They're
Wait, did you guys know there's a Sriracha shortage? Can't buy Sriracha anywhere.
There have been Sriracha shortages in the past.
Oh.
Doesn't take away from there's one right now. And I couldn't find any yesterday.
Oh, there's actually, you are experiencing the shortage.
Then I Googled it and there is one.
Oh, wow.
I read that there's only one Sriracha plant, and it's somewhere in California, and they, the town tries to vote every year to move the factory because it produces, crazy smells.
Your eyes sting in your backyard.
Yeah, and,
Really?
it's really difficult to live near the Sriracha plant, and they've exploded in popularity.
Oh, they're going to
And-
say it exploded.
No, I thought the same thing.
My eyes.
I didn't know you had a red car, Jim. That's just the Sriracha explosion.
Can we go to the Sriracha factory?
I don't know if they do tours.
I just want to get out of my car and go.
Well, what about
We
Hershey,
could just drive
Pennsylvania?
by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to Hershey,
I've been
Pennsylvania?
there.
I've been there too. It's
That's
great.
where Patricia's dad was born.
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah,
In
it smells
Hershey.
like chocolate. They have a whole amusement park and chocolate factory.
Can we
It's
show off
very
our
cool.
sweaters?
Oh, yeah,
First
sorry.
and
Back
foremost,
to
Mike has
holidays.
really been wanting to show his sweater to everyone.
I've
He
had
tried
this-
making it in the thumbnail, so in case it's not, give him a
Here it
show.
is, yeah.
I gotta say though, so when I get really into Christmassy, and every year, I try to get Mike just really into the holiday spirit as well by including his culture. And I was like, you got to get a really nice Hanukkah sweater. And he goes, they don't exist. And I go,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? You're saying that there's no really cool, fun, tacky, or classy Hanukkah sweaters? There aren't.
No one
Really?
makes Hanukkah sweaters.
Not on Etsy or anything?
Maybe on Etsy, but there's no every brand
Cute ones.
J. Crew isn't going to be putting out a nice blue colored pattern.
I feel like I saw some at Target. I don't know if
But
that's gonna be
that's where this is from. This is from
Yeah.
Target, and it's just not the best quality. It's a little bit. I mean, this is old already.
I get kind of offended by it because they always have to, if it's Hanukkah stuff, it's always light it up or ready to spin the dreidel.
Yeah.
It's always a joke.
It's an afterthought. And a lot of times I'll also see too is you'll see the Christmas stuff and then you'll just see the Christmas stuff with blue paint on it. And it's here's the Hanukkah stuff.
Yeah.
And it'll be a
It's like
Santa
an end
Claus.
cap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And you know what? It's because someone who's making it, they're not Jewish.
Of course not.
well, I mean, that's the whole, aside from the holiday, when do Jewish people get any recognition throughout any other time of the year? It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah,
It's bad. It is bad.
Yeah.
But
Aaron, it is what it is.
fuck that.
Whatever.
No, but it's a bigger, speaking to a bigger problem.
Yeah, and also at the same time, you're not going to see stuff for Diwali at J. Crew either,
Yeah.
right? Or you're not going to see stuff for Ramadan at J. Crew. So it's really, it's okay. I think when it comes to around Hanukkah time, I think it's good that it's around Christmas because there's just so much shit being produced and may as well just throw some blue paint on a Santa Claus and be oh, it's Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Hanukkah Claus.
Yeah.
No, Target had a whole section last year, and I sent a picture to Mike because I was like, whoa. And they
Yeah.
had this old woman It was like Mrs. Hanukkah or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I was like,
What?
what the fuck?
They
Is
just
she
make
significant?
up. No,
Let
they
me
just
see if
make
I
up.
have it.
All these American companies will just like make
Yeah.
up. They just like take stuff from the factories in China and just throw blue paint on it, and it's like, oh, this is a Hanukkah Harriet.
Or
Right.
last.
And
And
you're
I
like-
tried adding to my Christmas village like any type of like Hanukkah representation. They don't do
They
it.
don't do
Like,
it.
we bought one time like a
It's a
Jewish
Christmas-
gingerbread house.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's still in your house.
I have
but
it.
We should.
It doesn't really fit. It doesn't have the same proportions and like look as a.
You gotta light that one up though.
I do. I have to put a new battery in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Mike, this year Hanukkah is
It's the
kind of
best.
interesting, but no, because Hanukkah this year kind of falls during the Christmas week where everybody is gone.
It is the perfect. Oh, I think this year is like the best way to happen, where these last nights of Hanukkah are right around Christmas. Because sometimes like Hanukkah will be now. It'll be
Yeah.
early December, and you are in like the Hanukkah holiday spirit, but Christmas isn't exactly here yet. Or like it's like the first day of Christmas is the first day of Hanukkah, and then like everyone forgets about Christmas, and then Hanukkah overlaps. This year, I think it's the 7th night is Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So like everybody feels the holiday spirit together. Like I feel like everyone's going to be on that same
I think
high.
it ends on the 26th.
Yeah, it's like it like perfectly
Wow,
lines up. So
yeah.
the week leading up to Christmas is also the week of Hanukkah, and I
Yeah.
love when those two things like collaborate because then it feels like the whole world is on your team.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think it's like
Nice.
the 9th, or what is it? It's the 18th.
I'll
So it's
look
like
it up.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So isn't it like the night of the 18th?
Christmas, the 25th, is the last day of Hanukkah.
Yeah.
So that's like that is a perfect domino lineup. So the first night of Hanukkah is like the week before Christmas, and everyone is on the same page.
Do we have a lot of Jewish listeners?
I don't know. I mean, there's only a very small percentage of the population that's Jewish anyway, so it's going to be a small population.
Why did you
but-
want to change the subject?
Yeah.
No, I was also
Maybe they don't
curious.
care about this.
Boring.
No.
Santa, elves,
I was
Christmas, trees, presents.
Well, also, I've spent so much time with Mike, and I ask him so many questions
Yeah.
during this time of the holiday. I kind of wanted to open up to you guys. Do y'all have any questions about Mike and his relationship with?
Welcome to our newest segment, Ask the Jew.
Really, because
I actually do have a question.
Mike all the time, and I always ask this like Jewish people, but it's such like a just a stupid question to ask. It's like, did you ever wish you had Christmas, or did you ever feel left out when you were younger about Christmas during Hanukkah?
So commercialized and everything.
I did not. I just felt like Christmas was for everyone else. It's not for me, but not in a way that I'm like left out. But it's like, imagine like a lot of people really cared about like curling in the Olympics, like the crazy game where they're just like shoving the ice and like pushing the puck. And you're like, hey, if they want to get excited about that, good for them. I don't really feel like I'm missing out that much because I have the NBA. Like I think basketball is way cooler. So I think Hanukkah, because it's 8 days. Adam Sandler did a lot of good stuff for us in the 90s. Like that
That's
made
it. That's the only holiday movie is 8 Crazy Nights.
And the
I feel
Hanukkah
like.
song would be on the
the
radio.
Hanukkah song,
That was the
yes.
coolest thing in the world.
But there's
Yeah.
no other Hanukkah movies.
I will have Full Court Miracle,
Yeah.
which I still have to watch. It's on my list.
Judah
But
Maccabee.
I didn't feel like I missed out because I also like grew up in a Jewish community, and it's
Yeah.
it's Hanukkah time, and whole family light. We each get our own menorah, and it's 8 days, and you get presents. Like
Menorah. I'm kidding. Wait, Aaron.
I know.
It's menorah.
no, I,
Sorry, I thought it was funny.
I get Christmas. Like I truly do think though that like if Gentiles had the opportunity to experience Hanukkah, that they'd be like, you know what, this is pretty good too. Like I don't feel like you feel like I'm missing out because I don't get Christmas. You're like you don't get
No. I never say I feel like you are missing out.
okay.
Because of Christmas. Sometimes I'm like, Mike, come on, you gotta have a favorite Christmas song. Like I always feel like it's like culturally still in the air where like there have to be some moments where you kind of like it. Do you like Home Alone?
I only saw it once, and like I think so. Is that a Christmas movie though?
Yeah, for sure.
But they're not like celebrating Christmas in it,
No.
are they? It's just
He gets to
around
do
Christmas
Christmas by
time.
himself.
Yep. But it's like,
Oh.
it's not like they're shoving Christmas down your throat. It's more like he's trying
Like I've
to
never
escape
seen
from
like a
these bad
Santa
guys.
Claus movie,
Yeah.
Elf and like Santa Claus and all. I watched The Grinch like a year ago or two with Adam and Sam French, and it was the first time I ever saw it, and I was like, this is not for me. Like the whole time I was like, this
The
is
original?
the one with Jim Carrey,
Yeah,
where it's
I
like,
really like that one. It's
yeah, it's like scary.
Yeah.
Because it's like all these like the lighting is really bad in it, and like the
Yeah.
props are like
It's
not
the early 2000s.
I know, but like you can tell that the props are like painted, and it just doesn't look real.
Wait, are there 2 Grinches now?
They made a new one.
there's technically 3 Grinches.
Yeah.
There's one from the
I know the
60s
black
that's
one.
animated. There's the Jim Carrey one, and then they made like a CGI animated one.
Which
Okay,
I liked that one.
I didn't watch that one.
I think I saw it in the theater, actually.
I don't like. I've seen the Grinch for sure, but the Grinch at Universal is so fucking funny. Have you ever seen him on
that
TikTok?
guy, the one who's like talking.
Yeah.
He is.
Is that Universal?
So it's Universal Orlando.
It's like, what do you want?
No, it's
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
and somebody went up to him and was like, "Can you just make a video telling my little brother that you're not scary?" And he goes, "Hey kid, guess what? I am. You should have every right to be scared of me." It's just funny. You can just like be an asshole to everybody. Like he's hilarious. So I don't know. I have a question.
Yeah.
This is probably like so dumb, but like what determines the 8 days of Hanukkah? Because you said sometimes it's during
the
Christmas.
calendar. So there's normally like 13 months on your calendar, right?
Close.
But
Very
what
close.
is it, like the
lunar calendar?
Okay.
Yes. So our calendar is called the Gregorian calendar. Greek. This is when we started, because everyone used to count time differently. Like Chinese calendar is different, Arab calendar is different, Jewish calendar, Christian. So right now we're in the Gregorian. We go by the sun 12 months out of the year. Jewish calendar and the Muslim calendar is lunar. So the year is shorter. So it's not like the first of the year and the last day of the year are different between the solar and the lunar. And you know how we have like a leap day every 4 years to count for the fact that it's not a perfect system? The lunar calendar adds an extra month every 4 years.
Oh, okay, that's
So
fine.
how old are you? Really? Are you younger than us?
It's the same thing. Like how the Earth still goes around the sun a certain number of times, like in a given period. It's crazy. We don't need to get into it, but that's why.
Can you technically be a different age according to a different calendar?
Yeah.
Well, we would too.
My Hebrew birthday and my English birthday do not line up every year, but so do yours. Like if we looked at the lunar calendar of the day that you were born and the lunar calendar of this birthday, they wouldn't line up. They line up every like 7 or 13 years.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, the reason why
Hanukkah,
the reason why Hanukkah is on different, and all Jewish holidays and like Ramadan will be on different times throughout the year, is because the lunar and the solar calendars don't line up all the same times. What are you counting?
Counting the amount of candles.
There's 9.
There's 9.
Because you have to light
because you have to light the first one to light all the other ones.
There's the helper candle. It's called the shamash.
I was gonna say.
Shout out to Shamash.
I feel like we should be talking about Christmas though, because
Shout
most
out to
people are.
Shamash!
It's okay.
That's
We gave
why-
you a good 13 minutes.
Yeah.
13 minutes. I just wanted to like give a little highlight.
Okay, thank you. A highlight.
Highlight.
Shout out to Shamash.
I have actually celebrated Hanukkah a lot. So my best friend growing up was Jewish. So when it would be time for Hanukkah, most nights I would be at her house and I would light the candles with the family and do the whole thing.
I know. Aaron and I are very Jewishly enthusiastic.
Yeah.
And we had the Hanukkah party at my house last year.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me for? You said that went.
Carly.
No, I'm fond of it as well. I've done a couple of Jewish traditions, and I think that it is way more fun
Now,
than
Mike,
Christmas.
so you get a present though every night.
Depends.
For
Depends.
8 days.
Don't
Yeah.
you get the coins? Isn't that
Yep.
a big one?
Hanukkah gelt, the
Gelt.
chocolate
Gelt.
coins. Yep. Spin the dreidel.
But now, wait. So there isn't like a like. Do the prizes get better every night?
It's not. It's not a game show.
It's not a game
It's
show.
not. It's not a game show.
No,
Is that a present? Yeah. Do you guys?
It's a car.
Wayne Brady shows up.
Hey everybody! Welcome to Happy Hanukkah. I'm your host Wayne Brady. Today we're going to be giving away.
Galton dreidel.
It's day number 4. You know what that means? Prices start to go up.
What is it?
Nun,
Gim?
Gimel,
Gimel?
Hay, and Shin.
That's it.
They're the 4 sides of the dreidel.
So, but okay. So the presents don't
The presents.
always get better every night.
I think
the last night of Hanukkah, you don't get like the best
The
gift.
Game Boy.
Yeah, the Nintendo.
I think every family does a different tradition. Like I think some families would like, if you want to combine. I mean, when I was growing up, we had a budget and we would just pick our own gifts. We had $10 a night, so
Oh,
you can
fun.
spend your $10 and get a $10 gift each night, or you can like bundle 3 nights and then get a $30 gift on the 3rd night.
That's really good because there
Yeah.
were 4 kids.
4 kids.
I could imagine that would be a lot, like having to get 8 gifts for each person.
Yeah, and in the 90s too, $10
Young
Yeah.
Jewish kid, you get out a calendar and be like, "Oh, I just crunched the number."
Yeah, no,
I just crunched the number. No.
it's good budgeting when you're like 9
Yeah.
years old and you're like, you have $10 to spend. You can either spend it $10 each night, or if you spend 5 one day, you can allocate it to the next day.
Now, when you get the gift, do you say thanks, mom and dad, or
Oh,
do you
yeah.
like?
No, there's no. We
'cause
know.
we have to think it's Santa. For
There's no ruse. We're not getting the
childhood.
wool. We're not getting the wool
Yeah.
pulled over our eyes. There's no
Mr. Dreidel Man.
Yeah.
coming
In the chimney.
coming through the menorah every night.
Sitting through like a cyclone, like whoa.
Down the chimney.
Hey kids, how you doing? My name's Gordon.
Your house is a mess. It's like a tornado happened in the house.
It's like the flutterby things. Sorry.
No, there's no gimmicks.
What happens if you're doing the menorah and someone goes achoo? And it's like,
You're not supposed to blow out the candles. You have to
don't
let
blow
them
but what
burn.
if like an accident happens? Is it like a bad omen?
No, then we take them to the lake and.
Alrighty then.
The gifts is a great question. I believe that the reason why we give gifts on Hanukkah, and I don't know if this is 100% true, but I think that this only happened in America because the Gentiles were all giving gifts to their kids on Christmas, and the Jewish kids felt left out. But I think like in the Torah, like in the Jewish history, like if we went back 1,000 years in like, ancient Spain, I think Hanukkah was not about gifts at all.
Yeah.
I don't think that's like actually a part of Hanukkah.
Because especially like I feel like Judaism is just really like spiritual in general. It's
Yeah.
like you're just like celebrating the candle or like the oil being lit for 8 nights.
And
so
it's a miracle. It's a miracle that it happened.
And like
Yes.
ours is just like, oh, fucking
On the 12th day of
Jesus
Christmas.
was born or whatever, so it's his birthday, so we all get gifts.
5 golden rings.
Yeah.
It's so
But
great.
I think that the gifts thing is like an American tradition, like because
Jesus was born.
well, we're in America and all these like
Yeah.
kids come from after the war and they're like, why are all they getting gifts during this season and
Totally.
we're not getting anything? So I think that's why it happens.
Okay.
This episode of Good Influences is sponsored by BetterHelp.
I gotta be honest, life can be pretty hard. It's pretty tough. You can feel extremely lost and not know which direction you should be taking. There can be so much pressure, whether it's with your job, your family, friendship, all different types of relationships. There are points where you truly wish that life just came with a user manual so you could figure everything out. Unfortunately, life doesn't come with a user manual, so when it's not working for you, it's normal to feel stuck. Navigating any of life's challenges can make you feel unsure, whether it's a career change, a new relationship, or becoming a parent. But therapists are trained to help you figure out the cause of challenging emotions and learn productive coping skills, which makes therapy the closest thing to a guided tour of the complex engine that is called you. BetterHelp has connected over 3 million people with licensed therapists. It's convenient and accessible anywhere, and it's 100% online. I have learned to empower myself. I've learned incredible coping skills. I have truly benefited from therapy, and I hope that you can too with BetterHelp. As the world's largest therapy service, BetterHelp has matched 3 million people with professionally licensed and vetted therapists available 100% online. Plus, it's affordable. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to match with a therapist, and if things aren't clicking, you can easily switch to a new therapist at any time. It couldn't be simpler. There's no waiting rooms, no traffic, no endless searching for the right therapist. So if you want to learn more and save 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/goodinfluences. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/goodinfluences. And now back to the episode. Did you, when you were a kid, were you ever like, Santa's not real?
Okay, here's
Oh,
my
good
Santa
question.
story.
Okay.
It's not it's not always clear. There's just so many things you have to learn when you're a kid, but basically I definitely knew Santa Claus wasn't real, but I had seen and known about the concept of Santa coming through the chimney and giving kids their gifts. And I thought maybe that there was some truth to that because I had no other reason to think otherwise.
Sure.
Tooth fairy, whatever else, other things that you believe growing up.
Did you believe in the tooth fairy?
Yes.
Okay.
And I remember, though, every year there would be like the fire truck. Like there would be a guy who would dress up as Santa, go on the fire truck and drive around town. Did that happen in your towns?
Like at the end of a parade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, like during
no.
Christmas time, like there would be just like for the kids, like
Well, it
there.
got confusing because I'd see so many Santas outside of stores ringing the bell.
That's what
I'd
I'm
be like,
saying.
who is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
so
You thought that was Santa?
No, but it's just like, wait,
it's
why
confusing.
are there so many Santas?
Right, it's confusing
They're all
because
cosplayers.
Yeah,
you
and
see
then you
them
go
on-
to the mall and he's just taking pics.
Oh, I
Well-
was horrified of Santa. I was like, don't even, I can't even make eye contact. I was so scared. I was like, Mom, don't.
Still to this day, when I see Santas at malls, I'm like,
Did you ever sit on the lap?
oh yeah.
See, I was like shaking.
Why?
walking by. I was horrified.
Were you like that
I don't
with
know.
like
He's a
the Easter
celebrity.
Bunny and stuff like that
Yes.
too? Okay.
Yes.
He's a
He's
celebrity.
a celeb. But when you ever, there were some Santas I'm like, this isn't the real Santa. But when you sat next to one that was like, you felt was Santa,
Yeah.
the ones who just like
they had a real beard.
10 out of 10 Santa.
Mm-hmm.
That,
So
Touch me.
in the town, that they would put like someone would dress up as Santa. He would sit on the front of the fire truck, and all the families and kids would bring their kids outside like the day before Christmas. Like everyone waved to Santa, and I was like, and I knew that Santa was supposed to go through the chimney and give kids their gifts. And I couldn't obviously calculate all of the logistics, but I was like, oh, so that Santa, he goes around the town on the fire truck and he's looking at all the houses to see who has mezuzahs on their wall. And that's how he knows which houses to skip and all the presents he's
Okay,
going to give
that
them
is
all the
so
presents.
sad.
And so I thought that that's why we had mezuzahs on the wall, or on the door. So you could be like, oh, the Jewish house, the Sheffers on that road, we're not going to give him gifts. But I was like, and I know there's no way that these guys are going down the chimney. Like maybe he'll go down one or two, but like, let's be honest, he's just taking them off the truck and putting him in the house overnight. And that's what I
Did
thought
you
Santa
resent
was.
Santa?
No, not at all. I was like, oh, that's, good for him.
Okay.
I never had any
He had a master
resentment.
key to everyone's house.
I couldn't like, I was like 8 years old. I didn't know
Yeah.
the logistics, but I was like, I knew there's no way that like logistically he's climbing in and out of fucking chimneys every
Yeah.
time. But I thought that that's how he knew. And like every town had their own Santa and they all kind of agreed on
you
it.
moved though like 8 times. You're ever like, maybe he might accidentally be like, are they? Which
I think I remember asking like, make sure the mezuzah is up so he doesn't break into our house tonight and realize we're Jewish. Like that could be like a big problem for the community.
okay, Mike, go to bed.
Was there ever a time where you just asked your parents, were like, what's the deal?
No, I was
You
just
just
so
grew out of
inundated
it?
with being a Jew that I didn't like think about it. It wasn't like,
Yeah.
they have their thing.
Okay,
So I didn't feel left out at all.
now
I'm happy about Christmas. I love that you guys all have it and it's the best time
Well, I
of year.
love that you have Hanukkah.
Thank you.
And that feels more genuine, honestly, because Christmas is like, it's supposed to be this like religious
Yeah.
holiday, basically, but we've it's
But I
just
feel
like
like no one-
Americanized. Yeah. Like, I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about any of that.
Yeah.
Like,
isn't it kind of nice though that we also have just like this perspective of like Mike being here? Like,
yeah, I think it's great.
some
yeah.
people like have no Jewish friends, and so they don't know, and
Kanye
they
West.
live in this like
Yeah.
weird kind of like
His
bubble.
literal brother-in-law, Jason, is Jewish.
Well, okay.
But I'm always just so grateful for your perspective,
Oh,
like,
thanks.
or in being able like to talk about it and have this like healthy of a space where, because some people don't have Jewish friends, they assume all these things about like
Yeah.
Jewish people or Hanukkah.
I
You know
really
what
think,
mean?
yeah, and
Okay.
I don't think most Jews have any resentment for, like, we don't really care. Like, and some Jews will put Christmas trees in their house, and I think that's like, I would never do that. That just seems a little over the line, but just like stay in your
Does
lane,
it
do
get
your thing.
annoying though that it's like a month?
I truly, it's like, I
You don't
don't
even realize.
I like the holiday. Like, I like
Yeah.
it. People are happy. I love seeing the
Me
lights
too.
on the people's houses. I love that people are happy. It's just like a
Cute.
good time of year.
Yeah.
What's not to love?
In Toluca Lake, we go and look at the Christmas lights every year.
I
and
wanna
there's
do that.
one house and they decorate for Hanukkah.
I've
Which
only
is-
been for Halloween in that neighborhood,
Yeah.
which is fucking mind
It's
blowing.
insane.
Um,
It's like
Have you gone this year,
Horrendous.
or it's probably not up yet?
I have not been this year,
I'm gonna go this
but I
year.
would say like around this time.
Mike, when you have a family one day, are you gonna like put like blue lights up on your house or no lights at all?
we didn't really do lights, but I think that's just because more it's like a pain in the ass. It's not. There's no again.
Do you think, I won't call them Christmas lights, but holiday lights? Would you participate in that?
Yeah, I love the decoration. I love the festivities. Like I
Okay.
love it all. I love Thanksgiving. I love
Yeah.
Christmas. I love all of it.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm a fan.
let's bring it back to us here.
Finally.
Yeah, please.
Santa.
Oh, yeah.
He came down the chimney. Did you leave Santa anything?
Yeah, I would leave him cookies.
Cookies and milk?
Yeah,
Carrots for the reindeer?
of course.
Yeah, definitely.
I would too, but I knew that he wasn't coming down my goddamn chimney because I had a chimney. Well, no, I didn't have a chimney, but I had a fireplace that was like electric, so it had a glass thing around it. So I was like, he must just come through the front door. I don't know.
Or like, have you ever seen the Santa Claus?
Yeah.
That one girl who has like,
like-
almost like a furnace,
Yeah.
and he like bubbles down through that.
No, like I literally was just like, oh, that must be how he gets into other people's houses.
Yeah,
He
that's
just his body.
that's what I thought.
So
Yeah.
you guys were believing that this guy
Yes.
was he in
Yeah, I guess we kind of sound like idiots.
What's
now.
not to believe?
was he in cahoots with your parents? Like, how did you
I think
communicate
so.
what you wanted?
Well, you could
Your
write
list.
lists and like send them to Santa, and like your parents would have a
JC Penney
address.
catalog.
Well, no, your parents have like an address you can send it to, and it would go
The
to
North
a real
Pole?
address.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously,
Very good.
We had like a
Oh.
JC Penney catalog, and in the back of it was all the toys, and we would just circle
Yeah.
with a Sharpie what we
Oh,
wanted.
loved
Though I ended
circling.
up just circling
Everything.
everything.
Yeah.
And then what? Your parents would like be like, all right, we're gonna ship it off to the North Pole.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then I remember one time when I was a kid, very young, probably like 5 or 6. I even think my grandparents were staying over, and they were like sleeping like in the living room of like our house on like a pull-out couch or something. But I heard the fireplace thing like open, or like I heard that open, and probably I don't even think my dad was like doing it to make it seem like Santa, but me hearing that was like, oh my gosh, he's coming. Because like my bedroom was upstairs and it was like over the balcony, and I like listened to it and I was like, that made me convinced
That it was real.
that it was 100% real. Like for sure. And then there was even like my cousins had like, they came back and they showed what Santa did at their house, and it was like soot footprints
Oh, yeah.
throughout their house.
Oh my
and I was
God.
like, what? No way.
my parents would do stuff like that too.
Oh,
Like,
that's so
Yeah.
sick. They would like
Play
decorate it,
into
like build
He
theater
came
out of
in,
it.
yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like all the people, they do those crazy things with their elf on the shelf now.
Yeah,
Have you been
yeah.
following Kim Kardashian do it?
Was Elf
Yeah,
on
they
the
had, like,
Shelf
Omicron
not
or
a thing
something.
when we were kids?
Not that I remember.
No.
I didn't know
Okay.
anyone who
it
had
popped
it.
off in like 2012 or something, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to do Elf on the
Can we
Shelf.
stay on Santa for a minute?
Sure.
Was there ever like a fear of Santa? Like
Yes,
what-
I was horrified. I never wanted to see him. I don't want anything to do with him.
But you
really
didn't like. You
remember.
weren't excited that he was coming over to your house.
Well, I was
like
excited for like the presents, but I was
him as a character.
Yeah, I was
was
like,
Not
I don't
his
wanna hear
presence,
him.
but the physical
the physical
presence.
presents, yes. But I was like, I don't want to hear him. I don't want to see him. Like that's so scary.
I was big on like some
it's
kids
like
would,
Freddy
like,
Krueger, like ho ho ho, please take it
no,
off.
I like hated it.
I was like very like played by his rules, like because some kids were like, I'm gonna stay up and I'm gonna see if Santa like
Oh.
is real and stuff. I was like, absolutely not, because like the song is like, he knows when you are sleeping, he knows when you
Yeah.
are
Is
Is
awake.
that how it works? You can
The
only come.
rush as a child going, I am so excited for Christmas, but I have to go to bed, like because he's Santa. I thought if I was awake, Santa wasn't going to give me presents, so trying to force myself to go to sleep, but trying
Just
to stay
Xanax.
calm. It was like a huge. I remember just always like struggling to go to bed because I was so excited about the next morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you wake up. Does your parents wake you up? Is there ever like Santa wakes you up, or how
I
does
usually
it?
would sleep.
Santa wakes you up.
I don't know. Like, it's not a
Wake
SWAT
up,
raid.
bitch. My worst nightmare.
No, not a
This is
SWAT
fun.
raid,
This
but
is
like
fun hearing these
Yeah.
I
questions.
felt like your dad will dress up and be like, "Hey, son, come down." Like,
Wait,
like your dad would dress up and
Just
wake you up
don't
and
know who our dad is all of a sudden.
Isn't that a thing?
No, I know what he's talking about. He's talking about like Christmas parties with your family, and like a Santa will come and like
Yeah,
deliver
yeah.
some things. But
Oh, I
that
thought he
usually
dresses
wasn't
up-
like a tradition, like
Not
on Christmas
Xmas
Day.
morning.
Yeah, some
Oh.
people did. I know had like Santa come visit their house and stuff. I'm not into those because that kind of stuff, because like that's when kids start asking questions.
You know, you're just like,
You're like,
Dad?
He's not real.
Yeah,
That's
like-
Uncle Jimmy. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, I thought maybe some like families would be like, "Hey, son, wake up! It's I just left your presents on the floor."
No, because that like kind of defeats the whole mystery of it. He
Right,
gets there,
because you
he
never get a
leaves.
glimpse of him.
But then it's
Yeah.
also like, how the fuck did he do all of that in one night? Like,
That's what I'm saying. The
Magic.
logistics are
I know.
crazy.
right.
I guess, but kids are smart. Like we were thinking about the logistics when we're like 8 years old. We're not. It's tough to trick kids.
but also there was so much around it, like the Santa Claus, like all these movies that like made it, like explained it. But then
And your
also if you
parents.
ask your parents questions, they would always have an answer.
And your parents are not going to lie to you. They
Yeah.
fucking have fed you and like housed you for the last 8 years of your life. You're just like, oh, I guess it's real.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
one day you find out they've been lying to you your whole life.
Oh God,
Yeah.
is that a traumatic memory for you?
No, I don't even
remember
remember
it.
finding out
I remember it
about
was
Santa.
Brian Hummel.
Oh, a
and-
friend told you?
Yeah, we were having lunch in elementary school, and he's like,
You were like,
do you guys still believe in Santa? He goes, it's not real. And then another one of the kids spoke up. It was all because most of my friends all had older brothers who were like teenagers. And so they were like, by the time they're like 7 or 8, they're like already told by their older brothers it's not real. And so then that kind of broke it to me. And I was like, it's not? And he goes, you really do think that? You think that a guy flies all around? And I was like, oh shit. Like, and then so I didn't want to argue with it because it just made me sound more stupid. And then I like accepted it. And then I was like,
sad.
but I don't think I told my brother that Santa
Did you
wasn't
cry?
real.
Oh, that's nice.
And then I remember one Christmas, like no, I didn't cry. But I remember
didn't come home like, you were lying to me, Mom.
I just remember like one time for Christmas, there was like, I think I got like Darren's Dance Grooves on VHS. And I was like,
Of course,
how did the elves make this? And then I wanted to almost say thank you to my parents because that was such a weird thing is you get all these gifts, but you can't say thank you to your parents. But
did you know that your parents got them for you?
Well, then it all started making sense that they did. And so then I was
So
like,
like when you
thank
believe Santa is real, you're like, oh, thanks, Mom and Dad.
Well, my parents would, like, some of the gifts would be from Santa, and then some of them would say, like, from Mom and Dad.
Oh,
yes,
smart.
same.
Give yourself the credit.
Yeah.
Give
Yeah.
Santa like 1 or 2 and be like, yeah, fuck that guy.
Santa
you
always
guys...
gave the good gifts.
Oh, they
Yeah.
gave Santa the good gifts?
Yeah.
See,
Well,
if
'cause
I
we
would
had-
be, I would
Did
be
you
like,
have stockings also?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we hang, like, stockings above our fireplace.
yeah, what goes in those? Is it like chocolate or?
Socks,
toothpaste.
Small items.
toothpaste. Yeah.
Toothbrushes. Yeah, like
chapsticks,
Maybe
face
like a
masks,
CD.
mints.
cologne.
What, is this a fucking bathroom at a Ritz-Carlton?
Yeah, they're just like
I
fun
thought
Stocking,
like
it's
necessities.
stocking stuffers.
Like hair elastics.
Yeah.
Just like something you can go get at
Keychains.
Rite Aid.
Oh, I always thought
It's
it
like
was
a
like
Rite Aid
Or like a
trip.
gift card.
What did you think was in it?
it's like an iPod. Like, ooh, like this is the bonus round. You get an extra.
No, iPod would
The
be like
bonus
properly
round.
wrapped.
Yeah. Oh, iPod's a
Wait,
big,
did Santa
big gift.
wrap your presents or he set it all up like a big display?
Set it all up.
Oh, okay. Both.
Okay.
Because I remember, like, they would wait probably until the morning, like, before I was awake. But sometimes I would come down. And I remember this so vividly. I remember there was, like, what were they? Doodle bears?
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
Doodle
God.
bears with that little Sharpie and you could draw
Yes.
it.
And then you wash
and
it
then you
off.
could wash it off.
That was just, like, set up in front of everything. And I was like, oh my God. I had, like, a purple one.
Was it
I
kind
had
of
a blue
awkward
one.
as an only child?
No, it was Christmas
Oh,
when
okay.
you get older and like Santa no longer exists and you realize it's just your parents, then it's weird.
Yeah, yeah.
Because everything is for you and then you're like, thank you.
No,
Will you
yeah.
open a gift now? Like, please.
No,
this is
that's
so
how
weird.
I feel too. I'm just like, haha, everything's for me.
Yeah, no, it's so awkward.
Yeah.
And it's not like as fun because when you have siblings, you're like, oh, what did you get?
That is,
Yeah.
yeah.
What did you
After you light the
get?
menorah, there's 4 presents, and you
Yeah.
just have 4 kids destroying the wrapping paper.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I got this one. Because that was the element of surprise on Hanukkah. Is we would tell our parents which gift we wanted, but we didn't know which night we were going to get
Oh,
what.
fun.
So there's still anticipation.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
and then like you're
yeah.
all excited together. I do guess that like you probably at times were like jealous of what your brother got, or vice versa. Or did they do it like good like?
I don't know. I think my parents or Santa really
was
played to
your
our
parents.
personalities really
Okay,
well. Like
yeah.
my brother really likes sports stuff. I love stuff like Doodle Bears.
Yeah.
Like, that,
Doodle bears.
You know, there was never really anything I got jealous of, and there was always one big thing we could share, like a Nintendo
Oh,
64.
cool. Okay.
God, that was the best.
Yeah.
Christmas was the Nintendo 64. I'll never forget that Christmas.
Well, I got-
1998.
And then Razor scooters, like the
Oh,
Christmas
yeah.
after. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 99.
Take me back.
I remember I found out Santa wasn't real because it was like a sidebar because I lost a tooth and I put it under my pillow and I woke up and there was of course $1 because the tooth fairy came and then I smelled the dollar and it smelled like my mom's dollars and I was like,
Smelled
hold
like your
on
mom's
a second.
dollars. Wait, hold on. What?
I can't explain it. It smelled like
my
her purse.
grandpa's dollars always smelled like cigarettes.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
like it smelled like her purse. I don't.
Yeah.
It's very. It was like gum. Like
and then
almost
you're
like
like,
gum.
mommy's having an affair with Santa.
Yeah, I saw mommy kissing Santa
Yeah.
Claus.
What kind of gum did your mom chew?
It was like
Big Red?
No, it was like Trident, like the little ones.
yep.
Yeah, big mom
remember
vibes.
those.
I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus. Is that about a
You've
the
woman?
song. I saw mommy.
That song was conflicting because it's basically about...
Is it about a woman having an affair with?
Well, it's dad.
Oh.
So the dad was dressing up as Santa.
Oh, so it's
Right.
not about an affair.
It's not about an affair.
Oh.
That's what I hated.
I'm glad we
was
cleared
in-
that up because I'd never heard that.
I'm pretty sure that's the case. And yeah, because it's like a really cute thing where he's like, I can't believe mom's like cheating on dad, but it is dad.
I literally
Oh.
never thought anything. I was just like, dee, 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 dee. Wow,
I
that's so
also don't
interesting.
like, or I didn't like it in movies where they would make references that Santa wasn't real, or like that the parents were doing it.
Like as a kid.
Like, have you ever seen A Christmas Story?
Yeah.
You know when like it's the night of Christmas and they go up the stairs and the parents like look like to see when they're going to bed and they're like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, okay, let's go set
And
up
they
the
reveal
presents.
it. Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, what? Like that stuff.
Oh, I
kinda-
guess,
Hold
yeah,
on.
that's hard for kids to see.
Do you want to finish the
Sorry.
Tooth Fairy story?
Oh, that's really it. Then I was just
you
like,
smelled
I
a dollar and you're
Oh.
like, Santa's not real.
Well, yeah, I was like, well, then all of them are fake.
Oh, you didn't even ask. You just domino effect.
I don't like really remember. I just remember that moment, and I was like, okay. I think I like always kind of had a hunch because I was like, there's no fucking way that like he's going around, and there's this like app you can track Santa. I don't
Carly
know.
is like a 6-year-old. There's no fucking.
Yeah. Honestly, kind of. I was like, it's different for everybody. He wraps some people's presents, some are just open. How is he here? And then in Ireland, I don't know. It just didn't make any sense.
Wait, there
to
was
me.
an app? What are you saying?
Sorry, no, there wasn't an app at the time. There's an app now, and like when I was probably like 16 or something, I remember like this app came out where you can like track Santa.
There was a website, a .com.
Yes, maybe that's what I was thinking of.
Santa tracker back in like the dial-up days.
Okay,
my
maybe that's
dad
what
would,
I'm
He delivers to the whole world.
In one night.
and
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
see where he's at.
Well, that's
And
impossible.
when Santa went
Not when
digital.
he's Santa.
Dude, when Santa went digital, that shit was a game changer.
Wow.
Where I was like, it has to be real. Like, I go, you can see he's in Bangkok. He's on his way. Like all of that stuff.
You
like,
were on the internet tracking Santa, convinced that it was real.
Yes.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you
Yeah.
ever heard Grandma got ran over by a reindeer?
Used to be
Is that
really,
a Weird Al song?
Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
That's terrible.
Heading home to
Walking home from our house, Christmas
Christmas
night.
Eve.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
Okay, so
a real
great
song.
question. It changes. I usually have one song that touches me every year.
Okay.
But like my top number one favorite is White Christmas by Otis Redding.
Okay.
It's like, I'm
Yeah.
dreaming, little itty bitty children listen. That one. This year it's Wham! Last Christmas.
Oh, it's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a really good one.
Last
And
Christmas?
Last Christmas.
I gave you my
heart.
Oh, my
the
Taylor
very
Swift covered
next
that one,
day.
so I guess that's my favorite.
And then
By Taylor.
I
Yeah.
like the Drifters' White Christmas. Ba-da-dum-dum-dum.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, yep.
Oh, and then Christmas, baby, please come home.
Do you
by
guys know that like
Darlene? What?
not almost all, but many of your favorite Christmas songs were written by
Jews?
Jews?
Nice.
Get out of here!
I believe it.
Like
Wow.
what?
Jews used to be the songwriters, and I mean they still are, but like in
Well, yeah,
the
they run Hollywood.
You said
in like Burt Bacharach and all these guys like Frank Sinatra, all of their songwriters in the 20s, and they were all written like all the songwriters were Jews. I thought this would be a fun thing to
Yes.
maybe let you guys know some songs that were written by some Jews.
We'll love that.
Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire was written by
Oh.
a Jewish singer named Mel Torme, aka the Velvet Fog. Let It Snow was written by Samuel Cohen.
is that a Christmas song?
I was going to say,
Let it snow, let it snow.
I'm trying to think if there's like
maybe
Christmas
that-
reference.
maybe
It's
like
just cold
Christmas
outside.
time. Santa Baby. I don't know if
Oh.
that's a song you guys
Santa
know.
Santa Baby.
Baby.
See, I don't even know-
Santa Baby. If you guys know that one,
I don't know.
like yeah.
Are you familiar?
It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year is written by George Weil and Eddie Pola. Anyway,
I want to know when these writing sessions
White-
went down, when they were like,
Matt,
oh,
White Christmas is the one that you said was your favorite. Was written by Irving Berlin.
Oh.
Irving Berlin was Jewish.
Yep. He born in Israel. Oh, his
Or
name
I'm
was
thinking of Burl Ives, or I'm sorry.
he was born in Israel, Baleen in Russia, and he immigrated in 1893, where he lived in New York, and wrote White Christmas in 1947 as a patriotic homage to the country of the distinctly American Christmas tradition. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, Holly Jolly Christmas, all written by
Jeez.
Jews.
Rocking
Oh my
around the
God.
Christmas tree, Brenda Lee. It's like rocking around.
Yeah.
That girl is 11 years old.
What?
That sings it?
Yes.
She sounds like a 40-year-old woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
like
crazy.
11. I'm pretty
Wow.
either 11 or 12. Is it Brenda Lee? Hopefully I'm getting that right. that she is like 11 years old. She sounds like she's some like woman in her 30s,
Yeah,
like
like,
smoking
gaga.
cigarettes,
Yes, yes.
drinking
Really
martinis.
wild.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Are you sure that's accurate? She's at 111.
How? All right, here we go. 13.
Wow.
13. In spite of her adult voice, Lee recorded the song when she was only 13 years old.
That's crazy.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
You don't have a favorite at all.
I don't even know them.
Yeah.
I
Christmas song?
I don't know a full Christmas. If you put a gun to my head and said you will be murdered if you sing an entire Christmas,
for Christmas.
I know that.
Yeah.
I don't know all the words I'm saying. Like the entire
okay.
lyrics. Like when we go to the holiday party, and like last year me and Matt went to a holiday party, and everyone is fucking Christmas caroling. I'm just like, blah, blah. Like I don't know any of the songs, and everyone like knows these. I just don't know them. I never grew up with it.
Yeah, like at Phineas's Christmas party. Yeah, Mike didn't know any of like the Christmas songs, but you and Billie Eilish though got like on the piano.
Oh, I was playing Hava Nagila to
Nice.
represent for our tribe.
Perfect.
But like when the Christmas caroling's going on, I'm just like, did you guys? Is that a thing that you guys would do? Is like not trick or treat, but like
No.
carol and
I never
wouldn't
did it,
carol.
but people would.
I
that's
never saw
probably more
carolers.
religious then, right?
I
I
don't
don't think
know.
so.
No,
I don't know.
What'd you just say?
Christmas caroling.
Oh, that's like something you see in movies, but
That's not-
I have never seen Christmas carolers unless you live like in a really really like nice community neighborhood where like
Right, a lot of cul-de-sacs, a lot of circles.
A lot of
Circles.
circles.
Yeah.
I think you would do that.
What were you gonna say? We were talking in the car or here before we recorded this episode, and you were like, "Don't watch this movie." It was a Christmas movie and we were like, "Save it for the podcast."
You just said there was a Christmas movie that you.
Oh, well, okay. Aaron and I really love a good like cheesy Lifetime Hallmark movies.
Yeah.
Like where the boy meets girl, or the boy comes in from the city, but the girl owns like the town bakery or bookstore. They used to like each other in high school. He has to take a big job and might go back. She's like, stay. They end up staying and falling in love. It's the same plot. I like those. There's a bunch of new ones. You haven't seen any new ones?
I have.
Did you see a Noel Holiday? It's the guy from This Is Us.
Yes.
You watched it?
We put it on. I didn't like sit down and watch it, but it was on when we were setting up all our Christmas decorations. It was so bad.
Bad.
So bad.
Really bad. Sorry, I wanted to like text you and warn you to not even waste your time.
No, well, we turned it off before it even
Got to the
ended.
plot.
Did
But
you
I
watch
was
the
like-
Lindsay Lohan one?
I did.
Did you watch it?
She did a really good job though.
It
I think
was a really bad movie.
I think for Lindsay Lohan though, it was one of her like I think she put the most work into the role. She has in
I'm sorry.
the past-
Have you seen any of her films?
Yeah, well, I feel like she kind of hit like a bit of a dip over the past like 10 years.
What was she in the past 10 years?
Really bad movies, Aaron.
Yeah.
This one I thought
I
she
feel like this was like her comeback.
and I think she did a good job.
Okay.
Is it true they're making The Parent Trap too?
I don't know.
No idea.
All right.
Did you see the second Christmas Story that just came out?
Yes, or
What'd
I'm
you-
still in the middle of it.
Okay, what are you thinking of? I saw it, so I'm just curious.
I think it's I like it for what it is. It
Yeah.
could have been a lot worse, but my expectations for it to be amazing is
Yeah.
no. It's fine. I like it. I like that it exists, and I love that they made it happen.
And the
it's
same
something for the
same
cast.
actors. and
Yeah,
everything.
Can you
I loved
guys?
it.
I'm gonna sound so stupid. Can you just
No.
walk me through what happens on Christmas Day after you open the presents? Because like that seems to be that's like the big thing is you first thing in the morning, 6 a.m. Snowfall, open the presents, and then it's like 8 a.m. Like, are there things to do? Like, do you watch a movie? Do you like have a family
I
meal?
think it's just different for everybody.
Like, I would go to my aunt's house and then my whole family would get together, like all extended family, cousins, uncles, aunts, and then we would do a Yankee swap.
A what?
Oh.
So basically, everyone brings a gift
Okay.
for a certain amount of money. What do people also call it? Like a white
White
elephant?
elephant.
Oh, that I know. Okay.
And then we label it. But so for ours, we have, this is going to sound so stupid, we have a family rock and it says the Guilfoys on it. So every year, like all the adults really would always want to get the rock. It was like the big prized possession that you would want to walk away with.
So someone would wrap a rock.
And you clearly knew it was the rock when you picked it
No,
up.
because
You probably hide
no,
it in
because
You
stuff.
put it in
you're
a
not allowed
box.
to touch anything until you pick it up.
Oh, right.
Like you can't like,
You can steal like 2 or 3 times, right?
I think No, you can only steal once.
Okay.
Like when you go to pick your gift, you can either be like, I want a gift, or I want to take it from that person or whatever. You pick a gift and then you swap. But if you were number 1, I believe, then you could wait until the end and then you get to pick. So like whoever wound up getting number 1, most of the time, if it was an adult, they would be really excited because then they get to take the rock home. But then like the kids, we were like, well, we want like a toy. So like, I'm swapping the rock. Like, what the fuck do I want a rock
Your
on the
parents
mantle
just
for?
insane
Yeah.
cry for the rock, and kids are like, but Cindy got a toy.
Yeah.
As kids, we weren't like allowed to play White Elephant. It was only the adults, and then we would just like beg our mom, like, get that thing, mom.
Yeah, it was like once you turn, I think like 13 or something,
And then
like
you got
could
to play.
join. But like
Yeah.
we would do gifts for all the like young kids first. Like all the godparents would give their kids gifts and stuff like that. But
Does it get like real sad then when it's like sundown of Christmas Day and you're like, oh, it's almost over? Or is it just like just good vibes the whole day?
yeah, like
Oh,
good
I
vibes
always,
time.
every Christmas, I have this like big, like, we need to like enjoy like the hours, like it's getting, there's only like 6 more hours left. We really need to feel the spirit. And I'll like go and sit by the tree and just like play
Take
a
it
song,
in.
and I'll have like my brother with me, and I'm like, don't you just feel the spirit? Like that's because I do get like a little like post-Christmas depression, but I
Yeah.
try to like find the most like endearing moments I can, and song like helps my memory so much.
Sure.
So like, I don't know, or I'll get like a few friends and we'll blast like White Christmas and we'll just like dance on the patio all together. Like you have a good Christmas moment. Try
Yeah.
to like enjoy those, or go run out in the snow and play White Christmas while it's falling. Like have your little Christmas moment.
Yeah.
You
Did
know,
you-
I'm very big about seizing a moment.
Was it
'cause
always warm though in
I was
Texas?
just gonna ask, did you
Yeah.
ever have like White Christmas?
Yeah, well, as when I was a kid, I never really had Christmas in Texas. I would go to Indianapolis, and we
Oh,
would
so
do
you didn't get to do Christmas in your own house.
I probably did Christmas in my own house as a kid, like 3 times.
That's so
Oh.
fun.
Yeah, and then we would drive all the
Oh
way
my
to
god.
Indianapolis in the freezing snow.
Oh, geez.
Hated that, but it was great because then you got to play in your video games that you got for
Yeah.
Christmas and everything. And,
Yeah.
Fun.
But yeah, and then I would sled all of that. But sometimes in Indianapolis it didn't snow, and I was always so stressed about it snowing, and that's why I love the movie Snow Day on like that Nickelodeon made Josh Peck's in.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
he is in that
yeah.
movie.
Because I would just wish for a snow day. That movie just made snow days seem like the best
Yeah.
thing.
You'd always want it to snow. on
I would always
Christmas.
root for it to snow on Christmas because I knew that it's like the thing, like that's what makes it feel like Christmas. And I
Yeah.
feel like I wanted it. And since, you know, our people control the weather, we would always, in my town, we would
Yeah.
the Jews would meet and try and. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Jews control the weather.
It's
control
it's on
everything.
everything.
I'm sorry, my head was everywhere because mouth crawling.
I got it.
Thank you. That was a joke for those who were listening. That's the Jews do not control the weather, as far
Or
as I know.
Hollywood.
or anything.
Yeah, I truly.
Wait, I saw Chelsea Handler though. She was like, like people control everything. Like, why does it matter? She was
Everyone-
like,
yeah.
oh, the Jews control Hollywood. Who cares?
Yeah, yeah.
What would you do?
What?
After,
On
yeah.
Christmas Day?
Yeah.
Usually just like go to my family's house.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like anything.
But is that the
crazy.
highlight of the day? Is the morning?
No,
you-
Christmas Eve for me was like the highlight.
The night
Me too.
before.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
well-
talk about this. What is Christmas Eve?
It's the most exciting part of Christmas.
Why?
Because you wake up and you're like, it hasn't even started, and like it's Eve, and tonight gets better, and then tomorrow gets better.
And also kind of like, I think Christmas is really kind of focused on like family, and then Christmas Eve you kind of go see friends and stuff. There's a lot of like fun activities people like to do.
So you
That
will
only
like
happened when I got older.
But then we play the reindeer games on this year. It's on the 23rd, and it's a tradition. I swear it's been going on for like 15 years, probably more than that, 20 years. We get all of our family friends at one of their houses. They host the reindeer games, so it's all their family friends, and we participate. You bring like your girlfriend, and then your siblings. Everybody's there. They split everybody up into teams. Mostly it's like the age groups, like it used to be kind of by like grade, and then all the married couples get split up. So like my mom will be on a team with a bunch of different spouses, and their spouses are on a bunch of teams. If this is making sense. Yeah. And the teams are like Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. And it's a tournament, and every single room is like a different type of like board game, or like heads up, or beer pong, all different types of games. And then someone keeps score, and then usually it gets down to like a team that's tied, and you have a huge tiebreaker, and everybody watches it,
Oh my
and you
God.
get a big trophy at the
Dang,
end.
your
that's
family is
really
like
fun.
You guys got
It's a hell of a time.
Yeah. That
This
sounds
year's
so
Patricia's
fun.
first reindeer game. So
Oh my God.
I'm like, everyone wants to meet you. This is a big.
God,
You
fun.
better win, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't fuck up.
But so that's like,
Christmas Eve.
yeah, and Christmas Eve.
Ugh, Christmas Eve when I was a kid though was so boring because we would
Why?
like go to church, boring,
Oh.
and then it was when my mom's parents would come and spend Christmas with us. So they were like very old, so we would just like have like a chill night. We'd go to church, and then every single Christmas Eve we always get Chinese food,
Nice.
like no matter what.
You really are Jewish enthusiastic.
I am.
Yeah.
That must be how it started.
Very on brand.
Yeah. But then once they passed away and we no longer did that, I had like free reigns to like go and hang out with my friends, which was really fun because like there's a bunch of Christmas holiday parties.
Oh yeah.
So we'd go and do
Oh,
that on
yeah, that's
Christmas
cool.
Eve and like then
That's something I would like to go to a Christmas Eve party. That
Yeah.
sounds fun. I always thought you guys were just like cooped up in your houses and like just being with your family and no one's going out. There's nothing, like everything's closed. Because on a lot of Jewish holidays, there's, you have to,
yeah.
so that's nice to know that there's
Little
Yeah.
On
Eve.
Christmas, the movie theaters are open on Christmas, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've gone to the movies on Christmas before.
Yeah, I always feel bad doing that because I'm like, this guy doesn't get to spend Christmas with his dad. He's got to be working here.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, and that's another thing. Like, it's so nice that we're like sharing all of our positive experiences of the holidays and everything. But for a lot of people,
it's really tough.
It's really,
It
really
is,
tough.
yeah.
And my heart goes out to people like that because it's like it sucks.
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't know. So, but that's what I'm trying to figure out the right thing of what I'm trying to say.
Like how to say it. Like,
You're trying to
etiquetely.
empathize and show
Yeah.
that you
my
are
heart
thinking
goes
about other
out
people.
to a lot of other people because I know that
Like, some
it's
people
not
spend it
always
alone or
fun.
They don't have a good
presents and-
family.
You kind of look like Super Mario with that hat.
I think I look like Holden Caulfield.
Mario. Who's
But he
that?
doesn't have a good visual descriptor that people associate with. There's not been a movie with him.
Who is Holden Caulfield?
Catcher in the Rye.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
What
a
is
book.
what is
yes.
the one descriptor about?
That he wears a
him?
red hat.
This kind of hat.
I mean, I didn't know that. I don't know.
Have you ever read it?
Yeah, I was like in,
Didn't read
What
it
if
very.
he
You didn't read it
didn't?
very well.
when I
then.
was like in 5th grade. Yeah, sorry, I don't remember a
You
book.
were reading Catcher in the Rye in 5th grade.
Whenever or high school, I don't know. I don't remember anything.
I don't think I ever read it.
Do you have Christmas stuff you want to pull up?
There's a lot of Christmas stuff that we can go. Look at all these.
Any Hanukkah stuff?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
let's hear it.
I added the Hanukkah ones for you. I'll start with a Hanukkah one.
Oh no, keep it on
Someone
Christmas.
said I did. I put it the first one. What is your favorite food to eat during Hanukkah, Mike?
Oh gosh, latkes are great. Big potato guy.
They're
for those who don't know,
so fucking good.
they're
so
like
good.
thick hash browns. Is
Sour
what it is.
cream.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
After we had them at your house for Hanukkah last year, we went, and Noel and I went to Trader Joe's and we got like latkes. Like,
Oh,
made our
yeah.
own. Yeah.
They're so.
But no one's.
good.
I feel like no one's gonna be around this year, right? Because it's the week before Christmas.
Yeah.
So you guys
Yeah.
all leave before.
Yeah,
Well, I'll be here until like Christmas Eve.
Oh, okay.
you'll be here.
I'm gonna do something. There's also a big menorah lighting at the Grove this year, which I'm gonna go to. That'll be fun. But food wise, I think that's
like, oh God.
what
Don't you get like anxious
about what
like that? Just like
what?
because of all of the like attacks on Jewish people.
No, we've been fighting off idiots
Yeah.
for literal like thousands
Just
of years.
Be safe.
I appreciate it. I think they have like a lot of security now for
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
like that. But definitely latkes is like the food, and then eating the Hanukkah gelt too, like the chocolate coins.
Oh yeah.
Just amazing. Peeling them off is so satisfying.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Yum.
Do you ever like melt the chocolate on like the menorah?
You can't you can't
marshmallows.
you can't use the lights
Sacrilege.
for anything.
Well, for the Advent, for Catholics, we do the Advent lighting. The
That
Advent
seems
wreath.
fun.
Did you do
Advent
that?
calendars. Do you guys have that?
We have
Where you,
Advent
like,
calendars.
Did you light
yeah.
an Advent wreath?
No.
No,
Actually,
same.
We had to like light a candle every night leading up till
I
Christmas.
think I did.
We had to
at
read
one
something
point.
from the Bible. This was
Oh.
like back when my dad was just like really into the
Real
tradition.
religious.
Yeah, we don't do it anymore. But we would get the chocolate from the Advent calendar and then we'd roast it and just
On
get it a
the-
little toasted.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. What's the
Okay, this person said every year, immediately after opening presents, we undress the tree and throw it outside and light that baby up.
What?
We
That's
drink
cool.
our coffees and enjoy a nice bonfire for good old Saint Nick.
Oh, that's
Damn.
brilliant.
Whoa.
Okay,
That's so cool.
I love this, but I could never do it.
Why?
Because I hold on to like the holiday for as long as I can. Like
Yeah.
I will keep my Christmas tree up until like February.
Oh, what?
But like not actually, probably like mid-Jan. But so for me, it'd be like, oh no, I'm like taking it away, and then like now what?
Yeah.
Now I just my
Keep
house.
it up until New Year's, like past New
Yeah.
Year's. Like,
Yeah, it's still
right
the
on there.
But I
season.
love this because I feel like it's such a fun tradition. Like
Yeah,
they just
it's really
fucking-
funny.
Having your
on
coffee.
Christmas Day.
on Christmas Eve.
But then you have to take all the ornaments off, and you're already like drunk because you've been partying. It sounds like too much of a
no, like in the
So much
morning.
work.
in the morning.
In the
The morning
morning,
after
they-
Christmas.
In the morning, they unwrap their gifts and then immediately take all the decorations
Oh.
off, then light it up and drink their coffee and stuff outside.
Oh, I
if they're
think the
not-
day after Christmas would make more sense. You're
Yeah.
doing it on
because
Christmas.
you need it like for your photos. throughout
yeah,
the day.
and like you want
Yeah.
you want the tree up for the day. I feel like
I think it's a cool thing.
It
Well,
does sound kind of fun.
I think we're just the timing of is where we're having issues with.
yeah,
but
like I don't. When I would celebrate Christmas, we'd do the gifts and then I go to a different house. So like maybe they're not spending Christmas at their house all day.
yeah,
Or having people.
Well, I
there.
hope they don't live here in the hills because they will be starting a bunch of forest fires. So
Yeah.
we don't need any more of those.
I also like what's like the melancholy thing is like once it starts to get cold out, which is like October. You look forward to Thanksgiving, then it's still a little cold and like there's not much going on. Then we look forward to Christmas and New Year's, best time of the year. And then like January 4th, there's nothing to look forward to basically until summer. There's no
Valentine's
like
Day, Martin Luther King Day,
they're-
President's Day.
yeah.
those are all fun.
You don't
Brian.
Groundhog Day.
well, yeah, for you.
I'm saying the world doesn't like shut down and celebrate
yeah, no,
something together. Like
yeah.
this is like the only time it's like we're all together, we're all
Totally.
feeling this vibe, and then whenever the first day of summer is, that like May 21st, and it's
I
hot
agree.
out.
There needs to be like a.
We need
nice,
something in
good-
like I used to be South by Southwest in March. I'm like, okay, to get from January to March, we go to Austin for a week. It's like so hot in Austin.
We're gonna do that this year, right?
Austin, Texas. I would like to, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So South by Southwest was like my in between, and then we get back, and then it's March, April, May, and then you get the summer. But I want a holiday in March, is what I'm saying.
One morning, I was so excited to see my presents from Santa, and when I walked to go look under the tree, there were so many presents, all addressed to my brother. Obviously, I was like, where are my presents? Well, my parents said that Santa left me coal that year, and he didn't think I was good enough to get presents. There was actual coal under the tree with my name on it. Obviously, I got so upset and went and cried in my room until my parents came in and said that they were just joking and moved Santa's presents to me into their room. I honestly believe that time shaped me into the person I am today, and I 100% believe I deserved it. But oh, what a Christmas to remember.
Damn.
What did she do?
I don't know. She
That's
must have
my
been a
big thing.
bad
Is
girl.
you must have done something bad.
No,
Have
or
your-
her parents are just stupid assholes who were like, let's prank our daughter, ha ha ha. And
No,
they're
Well,
just
maybe
idiots.
sometimes-
she must have been really bad because she said, "I promise I'm much nicer now."
Some,
Yeah.
I don't know. Some
Oh.
kids deserve coal.
Do you think that's fair? Like if you had kids and they were awful for a year,
It
would you
wouldn't
give
be
them
like if they were like
coal?
awful for a year, but like, oh, well, if they did something bad,
Yeah.
like really bad,
Yeah.
like if they cyberbullied somebody, I'd give them
Yeah.
coal. Like
Yeah.
just something that I was like, I cannot believe you. I do not recognize you
never
as my
forgive you.
child.
That would be so sad.
Because they'll
I know.
remember that for the rest of their life. Hopefully, it shapes them for the better.
Yeah. Well, she said it did.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
It was nice that they still got her gifts. But I
Yeah.
thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know
but-
anyone who's ever like actually gotten coal,
Yeah, same.
but I feel like there's definitely people who
I
have.
always fantasize that there's like some artist that like got coal and he was like, you know what, I'm going to use this to make art, and then like became like a famous coal painter.
Picasso.
Yeah, like a painter.
Banksy.
Banksy.
Like that. There's not a story like that, right? Where like someone got coal and then they
doubt
like,
Not that I know of.
found
but,
a piece
I mean,
of
I'm sure
paper
it's
and
possible.
used the coal to make. Okay, I feel like that could be like a fun movie or something.
Yeah,
I
a
bet
Hallmark.
that has
That concept of like someone becoming an artist with and then
coal. Yeah.
and then become like a good black and white.
Christmas, I got.
Hopefully they're
coal.
listening to this and can confirm.
Yeah, let us know.
Where do you go buy just one lump of coal? Do you have to buy like a shit ton of charcoal just to
You
get?
probably get like a few.
Oh,
Get like a
few?
little bag from Home Depot.
You're like, oh, coal. Oh, coal.
Just take it from the grill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
When I was 11 or 12, I was a sneaky little shit and decided to look for my Christmas presents from my parents. And lo and behold, I found them under their bed. They got me an iPod Touch, and I simply could not wait to use it now knowing that I had it. So I opened it, turned it on, and set everything up. A few times a week when I knew they wouldn't catch me, I would download games to play and delete them after. I thought I was being clever, but when we actually opened our presents on Christmas, my dad was questioning why I wasn't acting very excited about the iPod. My sister pointed out that that's what I got, and I literally just said, I know. So my question is, did any of you ever snoop out your Christmas presents?
No, but I knew where my mom put them, and I was always like, I'm not going to look because I don't want to ruin it for myself.
Oh, look at the self-control on you.
It was in their closet.
I think I knew one time my dad got my brother and I like BB guns, and I saw them one time, and like I knew it. I don't know. But like, I wish I never like said anything. Like, I don't know. It was, I even think like I said I knew about it, and it kind of ruined the surprise, like about them and stuff. So
when I was in high school, it was probably like my junior year, my parents would work, and it was, I would come home and no one would be there. And I would go through my stocking to see what was in my
that's so easy too, though.
I know. Yeah. They're literally right there. And I'm like, what's in it? Like, I have to know.
Your junior year of high school?
It was like one of the years I was in high school and like home alone. But then I like did it. I was like, why did I do that? Like, I never want to do that again. Like, it ruins it.
It does ruin it.
But I remember. And then like, it must have all been the same year. And then I was like, where are all the gifts? And I like went looking.
Did you find them?
No.
Good hiding place then.
Yeah. Or they just hadn't gotten them yet.
Maybe in the car.
Have you guys bought Christmas presents for your family already?
No.
My parents, they're on the way.
What are you getting them?
My mom watches this, so like I don't know if I should say.
One time my sophomore year of college, I got my grades back December 22nd or something, and my mom found out that I got a B+ in physics. So she returned all of my gifts that were under the tree.
For a B+?
She unwrapped them individually and returned each one the same day. Then on actual Christmas Day, she felt so bad that she wrote me a check for some cash and also wrapped a pepper spray for me to bring back to college. Things are much better now.
A B+? Are you fucked in the head?
Wait, in the pepper spray? What was that?
This mother sounds like a psychopath.
Could you imagine watching that happen in real time? I'd be like, and then you like see all the gifts that you were supposed to get.
A B+?
And they're just like, I know.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
It sounds like your mom.
Give us your mom's phone number. We're going to call her. We're going to have a word.
Well, she said
asshole.
things are much better now.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
well,
she needs to get a good talking to from the crew here, because that is
wild.
That's insane.
Wild.
Mentally ill.
On the 22nd of Christmas. So that means like the day or two before Christmas. Oh, all these gifts unwrapping. I'm going to go drive around and give them all back.
I know. Like the effort that takes.
I know. That's what I'm saying. They're like logistically thinking like, I'm going to unwrap all these. I'm going to put them in the car. I'm going to go to
crazy
Home Goods. I'm going to go to wherever I got all these gifts from and return them.
Home Goods.
Yeah. Ugh.
I know. Wild.
Bless you.
Ugh, I'm sorry about whoever that was.
No, it's so sad.
I'm glad to hear things are better now, though, but that's not cool.
Okay. I have been with my boyfriend for 3 years now. His family is local to where we live and get together every weekend and sometimes multiple times a week for dinners, family night, and I'm always expected to be there. My family is all over the map and I really only see them on holidays or special occasions. I've asked my boyfriend multiple times if he would go with me to visit family over the holidays, and he has always said, "Oh, I always have done holidays with my family." I get that we're not married or anything, but I want y'all's opinion. Is it weird that he has never done or been open to doing a single holiday with me and my family, especially since I'm with his family multiple times a week? For reference, we are 26 and 28.
Dump his ass.
Yeah.
How long have they been together?
I'm kidding. Don't dump him. That's insane.
I think he should make the effort if they're with his family all the time.
Also, 3 years at this point, it should be 1 for 1 at
like
least.
Staying the night?
What do you mean?
Well, no, she's saying that her family, like, you have to fly to go see them probably. And
like they're all over
their family, his family lives in the same town. So it's like they live down the street. So it's easy to go to his parents.
Yeah.
Her
they
family.
go every week to see his parents.
And the girl's family, they have to fly to somewhere else to go be with her family for the holidays. And he's never flown with her.
I think that's sad.
No, that's fucked
So
up.
sad.
He's wrong.
Well, is his mom like, you have to spend Christmas?
It doesn't
with
matter.
me?
They've been together for 3 years.
I agree, but I think I'm just trying to figure out what his reasoning is. Is it truly on him where he just doesn't want to go, or is he feel compelled?
He's 28 years old.
Either way, it's on him.
I know, but like,
Sounds like he's a punk ass.
I think Matt's just looking for context. Like,
I just wanna
is the mom
understand.
like, you have to, or is he like,
Even
no, I'd rather spend it with my
Okay, here's another
Yeah,
suggestion.
that's
If it's
what I
not
was-
the holidays, at least just book a trip and go see your girlfriend's family another time. If it's so important to spend the holidays, just be like, okay, we'll do a second Thanksgiving the week after at your mom's house, or we'll do a second Christmas the week before. Like, if it's so dire that you need to. But no, this fucking family is together
I know,
every
that's why I'm
week.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, fuck that.
Nah.
You
I
could show
agree.
you could show them this clip.
Yeah, please
Yeah.
do.
Grow a fucking pair.
Just go be a fucking good person and spend time with the person that you're with and with their family.
I agree.
That's punk shit.
Punk bitch.
Wow. I wonder if someone
What
we
if they
know.
break up because of what we're saying?
Then
Good.
Yeah, move on. Find someone who will be like in pushing you to say, "Hey, let's go visit your parents."
Yeah.
Yeah. Or be like, you're right. I really should be taking.
Yeah, no, don't.
initiative
We're
to,
not
like-
trying to end relationships here, but
No, but I think that you should recognize
Sometimes.
that it's like kind of a red flag.
Yeah.
This person said, this year my sister's celebrating Hanukkah for the first time. I really want to be inclusive of all cultures when decorating. How can I respectfully include Jewish culture in my celebrations/decorations?
Can you say that one more time?
yeah, my sister
I'm
is
sorry.
celebrating for
My
the first
sister's,
time.
yeah, maybe like she started dating someone who's Jewish or something.
Oh.
I don't know.
I mean, I think Jews are pretty low maintenance for this. Like I think most Jews in America get it. This is like the holiday. Any little thing, truly any little thing will be fine. If there's like napkins that say Happy Hanukkah, if there's a Happy Hanukkah banner, if there's a menorah, if there's something blue, there's a Jewish star somewhere, like any little decoration you can do is fine. I don't think what.
No, I know. I was just thinking about just being aggressively like.
Oh, just like overdoing it.
Did you see that? Did you see that? We made menorah cookies.
Yeah, like any small gesture, I would say is fine. And obviously, if you get a menorah or you want to make latkes, like any basic thing would be fine. I don't think you have to overdo it.
Yeah.
Or like even like a little. I wonder if they make. What are the balls that you put on the tree?
Oh, ornaments?
Yeah. If they have.
Stop.
If they put. If they have like a.
You don't-
coat-
It's like Ilaria Baldwin. She's like, how do you say
Cucumber.
cucumber?
Cucumber? Yes, cucumber. That's immediately what I
Me
thought.
too.
You don't know?
I forgot the name. I always know them as the Christmas balls.
Christmas balls.
Oh, I know the word ornament now that you said it.
Yeah,
it's not like
yeah.
I'm hearing that, but when I
Sure.
think about it, I'm like, what are the Christmas
Yeah,
balls?
Yeah. Or if there's like a Happy Hanukkah
What are the
one.
names? I know you don't know them, but what are the reindeers' names again?
You said them before, and I was thinking if I was on a game show and there was like the $1 million question and they said name the reindeers, I could see you be like, Mike, how do you not know them? Because I have, and I
think it's funny.
I tried to clock them when you were saying them before.
Just guess.
It's Rudolph,
Yes. Well, kinda.
Prancer?
Rudolph is like a
Ooh,
novelty.
good. Yep.
Prancer, Dancer, Vixen,
Yes.
Donner.
Yes.
How many more? I think that's all I
3
know.
more.
That's all I know. That's just from hearing you say it like 20 minutes
Who
ago.
else? Blixen?
Wait,
Dasher,
Comet, Cupid,
Dancer.
Blitzen.
Huh?
Yeah. There's Dasher, Dancer, Prancer,
Prancer, Vixen,
Vixen, Comet, Cupid,
Condiment?
Donner,
Blitzen.
Blitzen.
Comet.
Comet?
Comet.
Comet?
Yeah.
No.
Comet.
How do you spell
Comet?
it?
Wait, I need to say. Now I'm confused.
Dasher,
Dasher,
on
Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen.
Never heard of those. Blitzen, Cupid, never heard of them.
I've never
literally
thought
never
of the
heard those
reindeer
in my
named
life.
Cupid.
Yeah.
Like I've definitely said that whole thing a bunch of times in my life, but I just never.
You never,
was
like,
I
break
love
it
the
up.
name Donner. Shout out to
Yeah,
Donner,
like-
the reindeer.
Do they each have
Is he your
like
favorite reindeer?
This year, he is.
what's the
Mine's
story with the reindeers?
Well,
Like do they have
They- they
personalities?
bully-
They
his
bullied
sleigh.
Rudolph, and they're the ones who. Yeah.
Well, it's
Did you
all
know that-
because of it's the night before Christmas. The story. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, and hoped that Saint Nicholas soon would be there. And I and my wife or something is in her kerchief and settle down for a long winter's nap. When all of a sudden there's
Okay,
something
that didn't answer
soon
any of my
Saint
questions.
Nicholas- and then
did
he
you
goes,
know that
and then
Can you hold on, let Carly
Look to
speak.
the-
Did you know that the reindeer fly the sleigh?
Yes, I know that.
Okay, so
But
I think
what-
that's just their job.
But do they have like individual personalities? What's
I
the
don't
story that they
know.
I didn't
I
ever
don't
know that
think
they
we care.
bullied Rudolph.
They bullied him because he had a red nose.
Oh yeah, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
all the
had a
other
very
reindeer.
shiny nose. And
And
if
all
you
the
ever
other
reindeers-
reindeers used to laugh and call him names or
Like Pinocchio.
Because he had a red nose.
Yeah.
But that was
Then
like a
one
magical
foggy
nose.
Christmas Eve, Santa came to say,
In his underwear.
Rudolph, with your nose so bright,
Explicit version.
won't you guide my sleigh tonight? So he
Then
really,
all the reindeer loved him because they're fake as
Yeah, they're
fuck.
fake
They
as fuck,
shouted
cloud
out with
chasers.
glee, yippee! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll
You'll
go down
go down in
this story.
You okay?
This is all new to me.
I feel like
So
he
when
feels
you're
like how
like-
I am in church when everyone's doing like the prayers, and I'm
Yeah.
when
Okay, so they're fake as fuck. They
Yeah.
make fun of them.
like, they're really
and
big
then
cloud
when
chasers.
Santa's like, "Oh, you're cool. Come with my crew."
they're
like,
clout chasers.
Yeah, clout chasers.
yeah, because they're like, oh, you're leading us now. Wait, we love you.
yeah,
Why is his nose red? Is it special powers?
it
To
glows.
guide the
his
sleigh
sleigh.
one
Yeah.
night.
Getting someone
We just
to guide the fucking sleigh.
We just made the whole story. They all made fun of him. He's this weird one with. But you know what's kind of crazy? How come nobody was like, that could be abuse? Like,
Like animal abuse?
They're like, oh, it lights up, but then like they're
So
not like.
what is? I don't understand what lighting up has to do with.
So we can see when he's flying through the sky.
Then one foggy Christmas Eve,
Who can see?
Santa.
Santa on his sleigh. So the reindeer.
Oh, it's like a headlight.
Yes.
So when
Yeah,
he's
think of,
driving
like-
the sleigh, you can see where he's
Yes.
going.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, he's like the
that would be sick. As if they did like a drone show for kids at night, and they made like a reindeer with a red nose and
I
did like
bet
a.
it's been done.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
that
Did you
sounds
guys ever
sick.
look out in the sky to like see if you could find?
No, I was
on
too scared.
I was on a plane one night, Christmas Eve, and my mom's like, "You better be on the lookout, or Santa, you might see Santa." And the flight attendants would be like, "Santa," and I was like,
Oh my god! I'd be like, is it gonna crash into the plane? I'd be so scared.
yeah.
I would not
Yeah,
like that. I would not
that's-
like that at all. I'd be like, does Santa have the same radar?
GPS? Yeah.
Is he on the
that'd be-
FAA logs?
"Air traffic
no.
control." Like,
I have anxiety as a kid.
Oh, that was sad. Poor Rudolph.
Yeah, but
So you
It's
didn't
cool
watch
now.
like any of the cartoons or anything, even if they were just on like TV.
Rug-
The
Rugrats?
Hanukkah specials were the best. I had bought the Hanukkah special of Rugrats on tape. I have it in my house, the VHS of it.
Oh, fun.
I need to get a VHS player because I want to get like all the Nickelodeon shows on VHS that were
do you want a VHS player or VHS TV?
the combo
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
have. There was also, do you guys remember the show Lamb Chop?
Of
Yeah.
course.
So there was a Hanukkah Lamb Chop that
Oh.
was the best.
Lamb chop.
Yeah, Sherry Lewis. It was a show where like a little
you
lamb
don't know
chop.
lamb chop?
No,
Maybe
Oh
you
my
missed
god,
this.
uncultured.
Wait,
I'll
hold
show you a
on.
photo. You might know the photo.
You know the little squeaky toys that Paris plays with?
It was a show in the 90s for kids.
I
It
have.
was like a Jewish comedian woman, and she would be the character. Wow, my name's Lamb Chop.
Oh wait. Oh yes.
So there would be like a Hanukkah
Rob
lamb
Johnson
chop.
just
I'm like, I
started-
can't.
It moved.
Yeah.
I didn't
And
watch that,
Alan
though.
Thicke, Robin Thicke's dad, was in the Hanukkah special. I remember that. And when Robin Thicke came out
Oh.
with Birdlands, I was like, "That's the guy. That's his dad." I
Oh my
loved Hanukkah lamb chop, and Hanukkah Rugrats. Hanukkah. I don't know if there was a Hey Arnold, but like whenever there was the Hanukkah episode, you're just like, "This
Hell
is the
yeah.
fucking best thing I've ever seen in my life."
Oh yeah.
It was just so good.
I bet that was nice.
It was nice. That was nice. So I never really like felt like left out. I'm like, you guys watch the Christmas episode, have fun.
So when you guys would be like driving in the car on the radio came on during the holidays and it's all Christmas carols. No
Yeah.
matter what station you turn to.
Whatever like pop music radio my mom was listening to. So it was like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Britney Spears,
Barbara Streisand.
a little before then.
I'm just
But
saying she's
like
Jewish.
that was the coolest thing was like I remember the first time hearing the Hanukkah song in the
Yeah.
car. We like parked the car and we're like, this is fucking sick.
I listened to it yesterday when I was prepping for this episode.
Really?
It's really funny when you think about it because he literally just lists the names of Jewish
It's
people.
insane. Yeah, it's kind of like
It's
here's a
pretty
bunch of
great.
Jews in Hollywood.
Yeah, but it's so funny.
No, it's the best. It's the
Yeah.
best. It's
And-
really cool.
Ugh, I
I
love
know.
Adam Sandler.
I do not like eight crazy nights. I try to like it. We watched it, you, me, and Adam last year.
The
Or
year
2
2
years
years
ago.
ago.
That's a technical foul.
Matt was just like, good grief, is this how he's going to talk the whole movie?
You got nice boobs.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
he
even
does
like a
talk like-
Hanukkah movie.
Yeah.
It's just a movie about an asshole that takes place during Hanukkah.
He needs to come out with a new one.
I know. It's
Because
really
he's making all those movies on Netflix.
it's just crazy that there are no real Hanukkah
You mean
movies.
Yeah.
Hubie Halloween?
He should do a Hubie Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Hubie Hanukkah. Adam, why hasn't this happened yet?
Because we know you're watching, Adam.
Adam, yeah.
Obviously.
He's obviously watching.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what else? It's not like he's touring or anything right now. That would be so a Hubie Halloween.
Is Half Court Miracle, a Hanukkah movie?
Yep.
Okay, that's one I'll watch.
Basically, when I was 14, I spent the holidays with my best friend and her family at their beach house. She had a brother a year older than us who also brought his friends with us, and so it was a big vibe. Anyway, my phone was connected to the Bluetooth speaker, and we were all chilling by the pool enjoying the day. But then I felt it. I got my period for like the second time ever. So I went with my friend to the bathroom to try to work out how to put a tampon in since we wanted to keep swimming. What's the best way to learn anything?
YouTube.com.
Obviously to YouTube
Oh
it.
no.
So there I was in the bathroom YouTubing how to insert a tampon with my friend. About 30 minutes later, we walk out of the bathroom with a successful tampon insertion, but I couldn't work out why her whole family, her brothers and our guy friends were all staring at me and blushing. Turns out my phone was still connected to Bluetooth and they all got a tutorial of of how to
Oh my
of
gosh.
how to insert a tampon.
But wouldn't they
I
know?
still blush thinking about it.
That's a great embarrassing story.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
so
it's not like
good.
too crazy.
Yeah.
But
I
also,
know.
like, wouldn't you know because it wouldn't be playing on your phone?
Maybe
They were probably just like freaking out, like, whatever, the fucking
Yeah.
audio's not working. Just
Yeah.
put on the
Yeah.
captions or just look at it. It doesn't
Totally.
Why
matter.
didn't they just come and knock and be like, yo, it's on? Like,
Well, they probably like didn't even real. The people outside probably like, "Where's
Like,
this coming
what is
from?"
this?
Yeah,
and
why
then they
are
were
we-
like, oh.
Open the vagina.
Yeah.
Insert the tampon into the vagina. Make sure your hands are
videos of
clean.
people putting in tampons on.
No, it's
I
probably
mean,
like
it's
a
probably like
a
stimulation. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's some videos of YouTube of
Do you know how
12-year-old
to
girls.
insert a tampon?
I think I do. Well, it depends. Is it the plastic one or the cardboard one?
What?
It's the
It's
same.
the same thing.
The cardboard just like hurts.
I know. See,
You
Mike was
do?
like,
You know?
what?
Wait,
Mike
there's
was
like,
like, what?
they're plastic or cardboard.
See?
Yeah, so like
They
the
did it for
old-
So don't-
applicators.
yeah.
Some of them are plastic, like most of them are, and then there's cardboard ones that are like rougher.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If I gave you a tampon, would you know what to do with it?
Oh God, why is this happening?
It's a Christmas
feel like-
miracle.
The tampon was supposed to last one day, but it lasted 8.
No, yeah, give it to Mike.
No, yeah, you can each do it.
Okay,
I
here's the
think
hole.
I can do this. Oh, this is nice packaging. Oh, that's easy open.
Oh,
Yep.
Matt, don't spoil it for
Don't
me.
yeah,
spoil
well-
it.
Oh, I've
Maybe
actually I don't think I've ever held one of these before.
Actually, I feel like you should hold off because I feel like
Yeah.
you know what to
No.
do.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the hole.
Wait, this is gonna be the vagina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that that's a bit wide set.
Well, I'm just gonna help him out here.
Hold on. This is
Are
actually
these supers or
These are-
regular?
What do you think? What does the packaging say?
Oh wait, fuck. Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Oh, these are light.
Oh, I think I got it.
Okay.
Okay. I think
Why
it's.
are you going inside?
Wait, where's your vagina?
Like I'm like this.
Like from the
Do you just
bottom?
want to use my actual?
No.
Okay.
Carly,
Okay.
like this?
Well, what do you think? This
What?
is the,
Where's the hole?
This is the hole.
This is not a hole. This is flat. There's no hole
Okay,
here.
here's the hole.
Like the pot. Yeah. Okay. So like, I'm showing you for the camera.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
you push this,
Uh-huh.
and then do you squeeze this?
Yeah! Good
Is that
job!
it?
You did it!
Kind of.
Yeah, no, it is.
No.
What?
Because he pushed it out first, and then like,
Oh.
No,
and
you
then
should push it-
squeeze it.
Oh, you have to
And
put
then
this in.
push,
Yeah, it's hard to see.
and then
What?
Oh,
push,
and then you push it, and then
you pull it.
Yeah.
Well, I had no idea that this was going to come out this way.
Well,
And
I
then
want to
this
save
is
you
it.
tampon.
Well, you already touched
We
it.
can't use
so
it
it's
now.
fine.
And then what? This now expands
This-
over
yeah.
time.
Yeah. So give me your Topo Chico.
Oh
Yeah, no, do
God!
that.
And then what? Do you throw this out?
Matt, give me your jug of water.
Uh-huh.
This is
So-
kind of a cool little
No, you have
fidget
to.
toy.
We have to collect them in like a bucket.
No, you don't. No, you
And then
don't.
when you're done, you go.
Yeah, but it's like big.
You yank it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
No.
to pull it out.
But you don't yank it like a.
no.
Sometimes though, if it's like you're not,
If it's
if it's
dry,
like the end of your period
like,
and it's not super dry, it literally feels like
Oh,
it feels like
God.
nails.
Yeah.
They don't have like a lube spray you can spray up there to like
a lube spray.
like some WD-40.
No, it should be lubed up.
Why? But what I don't get sometimes are it's this string.
What about it?
Like it starts off with this like thick braid, and then it gets like it's very stringy.
it just
Because
cotton?
this is not in you.
Yeah.
So this part's outside of you so that you
Yes.
can pull it out.
Yes, but like
I feel like that-
know, but
the-
it's so
it's-
stringy. It's like
I mean, it's just how it's made. I think
What
that
would you prefer that it be?
a chain, a gold chain.
Do they make like Bluetooth tampons now?
Like you can check
with,
on it, like, oh,
yeah,
it's
or
half
just
full.
like, you know.
Time to
Have you
take it
seen
out or
how
you'll
big
get
this
TSS.
gets? Dude, they get
Oh God! Hold on.
Really good
put it
job.
back.
Do you ever? You can't reuse them, right?
No, no. I mean,
Hold on, I want to hear that sound again.
Have it-
Gotta go to the hospital. What happens if you put the string in? Can you
string
fish it
doesn't
out?
go
Girls
in.
forget that they have their tampons
Yeah,
in,
that happened to
they,
me.
and they go really far up.
yeah. I actually saw a TikTok about that last night. It was like POV, like you're at the gyno and they're taking
Well,
the
that
tampon.
concludes our holiday episode.
Oh, yeah, thank you guys for watching and listening. Hopefully you know how to
man.
use a tampon now. So you're
Wow.
welcome.
Yeah, that was really good.
Tampons for Christmas.
I feel like
and
that'll be a
Hanukkah.
funny TikTok too. Mike putting on a
Yeah.
tampon.
Definitely.
What was this? What is this?
The
hole.
vagina.
But the vaginas are not vertical.
Yes, they are.
Well,
Okay, but for-
yes, but you got to be like on a 45.
Yeah, but
degree
I
angle.
just didn't get like.
I think you should have just done it like that. But Mike was also like,
No, he was like. But
I
get it.
I wanted
You
to
don't
see
need
it and do it right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah.
men know vagina's better than we do, so
Obviously, that's why they make bills on it.
That's why
and-
they're mansplaining
Merry
the vagina.
Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Catch
Wait,
that
I do have a
nosebleed.
final question.
Yeah,
When in A Christmas Story,
Matt.
after, so I don't know if you know, Mike, but there's a very famous scene from The Christmas Story where one of the kids sticks his tongue on
Oh yeah, the
on
pole.
a pole.
Yeah.
Did you ever try?
It was never like that frozen
Cold.
enough in
Indianapolis.
Texas.
Couldn't you
Or
just
in
predict
Indiana.
how painful that would be, though?
I know.
You're
No,
just
I
like,
just wanted to see. I was like,
I think you can. You know, like if you're like got an ice cube right out of like
Oh,
your freezer
yeah,
and
yeah.
touched it, it's that.
It's like,
so
It sucks.
But no, I've never known someone who's done it. Like,
Me neither.
what? Isn't this funny? You want it out?
I just wanted to pull it out and see if it was funny to pull it out.
well,
That was fun.
Yeah. Well,
thank you
proud of
guys so much for sending in all your submissions, Christmas stories, all of that jazz. We hope you all have a happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, and all of the in
all
between.
the holidays except Starbucks.
Yeah, fuck you.
We hate you now.
Okay, bye.
bye.
Unless you don't have Starbucks and you're watching this, then sure, we'll come hang out.
Yeah, we will do a sponsorship. No problem. Okay. Bye.